welcome back. We talked to some wrinkly old men, and Gongora was incredibly shifty. And then we were sent on a quest to go investigate his grand staff.
Is this a plot for a porno or this game?
Yes.
Probably both.
I thought we were just going into his room and he was like, "But Mom!"
That also accurate.
I don't know, the guy that's sending us is a dude, so maybe it's more like butt dad, but...
Nah, Mom. You
Okay.
gotta admit, you gotta respect those princess curls on his beard.
He's
That is true.
truly queenly.
That is true.
Very truly queenly. So where are we going? Aside from running around.
Running around in
town.
circles.
Aside from that, where are we going?
They basically have given me free reign over the town at this point. The goal at the moment is actually just to hit up the inn. There's stuff to be found.
Now, is Grand Staff the first dungeon of the game?
It is not, actually.
Gas.
In fact, Grand Staff is... Yeah, and I was trying to open this thing because it looks vaguely similar to the other stuff you can open, but it's not. The one on the left, however, is, and I can get another magma fragment.
And it's
You do-
kind of hidden behind that NPC.
You do want to find at least 3 of those around the town for a thing later.
A thing for the purpose of stuff.
Yep.
That was a
Is it
cat.
Is that for crafting purposes?
It is for
Magma
crafting purposes.
Aha!
Totally trusting.
She trusts Gongora.
How stupid. You're stupid, woman.
Posters,
Gongora?
poster.
More like...
Yeah.
Yet another
Let's-
seed.
Doesn't even take it off. He just kind of
Gently peels it back.
and lets it go.
Just lets it kind of hang there. And see, you see all these crates, and your instinct is, this is an RPG. I must examine the crates.
Hey,
I'm
I
go-
just noticed
I'm-
that...
You totally missed the poster back there, by the way.
I know, I did.
Yeah, I noticed that they're actually making the objects identifiable by, like, subtle movements and stuff. And that's really neat.
I do like the fact that the prompt for checking a jar or an urn is probe.
You must know. You
Cat
must
on that
learn
dog.
its secrets. The editing skills are
So
too
pro.
real. So real.
What I edited out there was me going the completely wrong way and having to backtrack.
Of course.
And maybe going
Because
back...
if you turn to the left there, it actually spits you out the central station where the monorails and stuff are.
The magic
Oh.
taxis.
Magic taxis.
Did that part you edited out include the poster you missed?
Oh, you gotta
Kick
kick
the
the ball!
Kick the ball.
Aww.
Fuck that
That's
ball.
lame. Too bad there's not a dog you can kick it into.
Too bad there's not a child you could kick it at.
What the
Wait, there is a child. Kick it at the child. Whoa.
What the fuck, guys?
I do like that you can miss the ball if you're not pointed at it right. Also, I ran around in circles in this a couple of times because I just like the idea of Kaim with his perpetual stoic expression just running in circles in a bunch of bells.
For some reason, I'm getting the old Looney Tunes gag with the piano where it's like ding, 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 and he's hoping that Bugs Bunny hits the last note and explodes, but he never does. So he plays the music and then blows himself up. I don't know why. That's what I thought of.
That's just how it goes.
He wants to show him how to do it right.
So you don't actually have to go this way yet. The plot will eventually point you over here. But I forgot you can't do anything here until the plot tells you to.
Gongora's mansion.
But Gongora's got a nice house.
He does have
He
a nice
does.
house.
You know what I'm gonna use for my mansion? A conservatory. I'm just gonna live in a conservatory, because fuck you.
Of course.
It's funny too, because when you eventually come in here, there's like no plants.
That's
Give
strange.
up and go away.
All the plants are outdoors, and he's just got his giant conservatory with no plants in it.
Huh.
There's a nice view of one of those incredibly back-heavy, whatever they are.
Thing.
I also want to point out, when you talk to the soldier, it says Gongora is not seeing people right now. That's technically not accurate, because he's not here right now. He's still in the council hall.
Well, I mean, it is and it isn't accurate.
It's
Let's
half
put it-
true.
Let's put
It's
it
a
this way. based on some stuff that's going to happen in a upcoming cutscene, that line fits.
Another seed. How many have
Yeah.
you found already? Like 5?
I want to say I found 5 or 6.
Wow.
Jeez.
Maybe there's one behind that poster you missed.
There wasn't.
We'll never know.
I think that poster just had like some
Wind bomb.
healing medicine or something.
What?
Wind bombs, and anything that's got bomb in it is basically the equivalent to a Final Fantasy use item that casts a spell.
Oh.
Nothing wrong with that.
You also might recognize like this area from the intro, like pans and stuff. They actually went over this section
Neat.
Yeah, they did.
because you see some children playing with this thing that I'm about to mess with.
The spinny blocks.
Spinny
Spin.
block,
Spinny block.
which you can spin. You just have to like rub against it the right way.
Oh, look at all this next gen technology. Or current gen, and technically last gen, actually.
Well,
Okay.
we understand your point.
I also want to point out the person to give the nameplate to is sitting on one of those benches, and I ran right past her.
Good job.
That is how not obvious they tend to be.
Are you going to miss that too?
No, I remember to get that.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, once you've had your fill of kind of looking around, seeing what's in the town, for how big the city looked during the opening stuff, you can't really run around through a whole lot of it.
Yeah.
Say, it's actually kind of linear.
I propose that Gongora be removed from Grand Staff Project.
Yeah, Gongora's gonna take that well.
Transferred to this council.
Grand Staff is my creation.
In addition, until Lieutenant Argonar completes his investigation, I propose that Gongora be confined to his residence.
Did you see how his beard was freaking out there?
It was him talking.
No, but it was just crazy.
Yeah, I do like the fact that Roxanne is savvy enough to realize, something's up here, and he promptly removes Gongora from the project and puts him under house arrest.
This all
That is a pretty smart move, all things considered.
this all feels like something that should be happening in the middle of a game.
But nope, happens right off the bat.
It's very strange.
But interesting. It's not wasting any time.
Yeah.
I
It's
have
funny.
nothing-
I would say this game doesn't waste any time, but boy, does it waste some time sometimes. Anyway,
Narrator.
have some flashback.
His dream.
Oh boy.
Is this the first of the year of 1,000 dreams or year of a million?
This actually is not.
This moment,
You get the first one right after.
there is no way.
Also, I apologize. Year of a Billion Dreams was a Disney promo. My bad.
That's Seth. Oh. Rip.
Oh,
Rip
that's kind of terrifying.
Rip baby.
Yeah, I got nothing to say other than shit. That sucks.
You'll learn pretty quickly. It kind of sucks at the time.
Whoa!
Emotion.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
That
he's got emotions. He's just stoic for a reason.
It's just like
It sucks to be him.
it kind of comes in bursts, and it's just like holy shit! It's in your face, both metaphorically and literally.
Was Kime that child?
Time was the viewpoint.
Oh, okay.
Kime was-
That.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that was like his daughter then or something.
I don't think there was any question that she was.
Rip child.
He's crying.
Emotion.
Poor man. But he's gonna shake it off.
He's gonna walk it off, and boy does he look good.
So you get that, and then it does trigger the first of the 1,000 Years of Dreams. The first of those dreams has nothing to do with that cut.
Of course.
I'm not going to bother with the tutorial because there's really nothing to tutorialize.
I was about to say it's
You-
not like a significant game mechanic or anything.
Now, what it is basically you see people or events that remind Kaim of something, and he remembers a dream, and then you with the dreams anytime you stay at an inn or sleep on a bed.
Seeds.
Also, one thing I like about this game is that you loot this inn, you take all the stuff, and I think I'm going to talk to the innkeeper, but he actually straight up says, feel free to take anything you find in the jars, they're complimentary.
So, John, I have a question about these 1,000 Years of Dreams. Are you going to be getting them all?
Yes.
Do you get them via plot, or do you have to side quest around for them?
Most of them are just a matter of locating prompt triggers. Some of them you do get as part of the plot. Others you get just by like approaching certain entrances.
Is that an old man or an old woman?
That's an old man.
Okay, just making sure. He had a very womanly face.
Yeah,
Very womanly face, but yeah, no, I don't know.
Lost Odyssey, in which Ruin finds all male characters strangely attractive.
Not strangely attractive, curiously attractive.
Yes.
Fair.
Time to
What the-
introduce a new character.
Look out. Sorry, miss.
His incredibly subtle following.
And we get to see more of Kaim's glorious backside.
Captain
Of course.
Tackle.
Ooh!
Oh, jeez! Choke slam!
My throat!
Jesus! Not wasting any time here.
Why are you following me?
Where's the trigger?
You're Kai Marganar! I mean, Lord Gungor asked me to do it! It's the truth! I'm supposed to tell you to go to his manor. He has something important to tell you.
I like this character though. He has a bit of a rough start, but he becomes quite likable.
Jansen, messenger for Lord Gungora. And
And it's not really a spoiler to say that he's going to be a recurring guy because he's dressed completely differently from everyone else.
And he looks so special.
Yeah.
What an attitude.
I was
What's with the
about-
camera?
Jeez,
What's with the camera work in this game?
The camera work is
It's trying to be, I don't know, dynamic. It's trying to be
Like
intense.
it's a person.
they do the shaky cam and stuff sometimes.
the best
They wanted to
part-
be cinematic or something.
The best part
Yeah,
Cinnamon.
The best part is because this is a video game, you can't even say like, oh, the cameraman was drunk. No, this was all programmed. This was all very intentional.
so the programmer was drunk. That's what you say.
Fair enough.
So you can come into the weapon shop and can't buy anything because the shopkeeper is not here.
Of course.
The NPC even laments the fact that the shopkeeper isn't here.
Of course.
He left no guards or anyone to stop you from just, taking stuff.
I guess he just trusts, the local soldiers to take care of anybody who tries. They
Apparently
come
the
around
citizens-
often enough.
Apparently the citizens and soldiers of Ura are quite
Easygoing.
easygoing and trustworthy
And muttering.
and muttering.
And laid back.
And dog.
I'm legitimately confused right now.
Okay, but anyway, now that Jansen has actually given us the message to visit Gungar, you can act there and accomplish something.
Huzzah.
Also, this family on the bench is another trigger for one of the 1,000 Years of Dreams.
Yes. I used to have one of those.
This is a good example, though, of how vague some of the triggers can be. Just approach family on bench.
Well, I mean, I'd assume that the dream he has that you see, like 5 minutes ago, would be sort of a trigger to that. It'd be
Also,
like,
notice that the family is now gone.
that would also be it. It's one of those conventional.
to be a family.
I just like to,
mine.
I just like to imagine that if you sit there and actually watch the dream right then and there, they get freaked out by Kaim standing there for like 10 minutes staring into space in front of them. Because some of those dreams can take 8 to 10 minutes to go through.
Jeez.
They're like short stories, aren't they?
Yeah, they're full on short stories.
Written by a novelist, even.
So if you get all of them, you basically just have a story.
They actually did compile all of them into a book.
Well, that's neat.
They probably wanted this game to be something.
They really tried. They really did.
Maybe they shouldn't have, released it on the Xbox 360.
Well, I think that's not entirely Mistwalker's fault.
Oh, and I apparently missed the save to cut out. Whoops.
Eh,
You could just cut it out in post!
Yeah, but now we've commented over it.
yeah. Wait, I thought Jansen joined you.
He did
yet.
not.
Oh,
He ran off the other direction.
oh.
Probably to get drunk, then join you.
Hopefully.
Time to introduce another character.
Lord Tolton?
Yes. We're going to be introducing quite a few characters early on.
Well, I mean, that would be kind of the point of the introduction, no?
There's a lot of pieces that need to be put into place.
And then we'll never see them again for a while.
Now, those loading screens with the characters on them, those will
Holy
actually
shit.
change as you get new ones, right?
Yes.
House
Thank
arrest
goodness.
is going too
Oh wow,
far.
he's shiny.
I have firmly opposed Roxy
Look at the
on this.
rhinestones.
Do not despair
He is studded.
This man
Your Majesty. It is
is
much
fucking
more than
glamorous.
Well, if you guys were paying attention, they'd mentioned he's royalty, so, yeah,
He
he's
is.
got money.
No,
is
we did.
fun
It's in the
styling.
I
name.
am simply a citizen like everyone else.
Hey, as
I
he
no
points out
longer
here,
your
though,
Majesty.
the city is also a republic now, so he's more just a prince in name only now.
So kinda like the British royalty.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
That I offer the respect you're due.
Do not be foolish. People will think you're a dissident who wants to restore.
He doesn't want to do that at all. He wants a new one.
God damn.
I'm
All
trying
those
to
studs.
come see me.
He is just encrusted.
He really is.
He's a rhinestone cowboy.
I cannot help but be kind to you in return.
He's missing the hat, though.
Nothing about Tolton is cowboy-like.
It was just because of the rhinestones, man.
Well,
Oh, I know.
I believe he intends to
I'm
stop
just telling
paying
you
for
right now,
staff.
do not expect any cowboy-level shenanigans from this guy.
Should we expect anything from him?
There are-
It makes me angry, Gongora. Our entire nation has
Yes.
benefited from magic energy.
Not for a while.
He does not
And
understand
Tolton's
the
sort of missing the
significance of our
point.
staff.
But then again, it's also entirely possible that Gongora has fed him false information.
Probably.
Or
He made him stare into his eyebrows.
half-truths. And of course, meanwhile, Gongora
To the
continues to be
caterpillar-like
shifted.
void.
Increase magic energy with grand staff. Just think how much better our people's lives
That
will
way,
be.
everybody can have magic energy flowing out of every orifice.
That doesn't sound pleasant.
We would
I mean, has it ever happened to you? You don't know what it is.
The future of Ura,
That is true.
and how grand
Fair enough.
staff can make it happen. Roxanne's vision is too
Could
narrow
be
for
someone's
our nation
fetish.
to
Hey,
grow.
I don't judge.
I'm
Much.
sorry you had to witness that.
There is no need to apologize. I'm happy your Highness
He's totally
understands.
using this poor kid.
Yeah, he totally
Yeah.
really is.
The way
But even if
Tolton
they
speaks
stop
and
that
acts,
staff,
he seems like a good
we
kid.
will develop a newer and
His heart is in the right place, but
He's misguided.
Please let me
especially
know what you
considering
need,
he's being
Gongora.
guided by
I can help
Gongora.
Yeah.
I am unworthy, your
Gongora
Highness.
probably just fillets men for a living.
He looks like a guy that would.
What does that have to do with anything?
It just shows how good he is at it.
Is that supposed to be like a silver tongue joke?
Yes.
Alright then.
Who's
Also,
that?
I like how Gongora's like house guards basically look like fantasy versions of the Royal Guard from Star Wars.
Yeah.
I like how they had that slow down look at each other like,
Gaze.
I know you. I know
Meanwhile,
you
we
don't
will
have.
continue to gaze at his studs.
I know you don't
all
have
of
the
them.
sound very high, but when Tolton walks by game, it goes.
Go ahead.
I heard that.
Yeah, I actually heard it too.
yeah, just as a point of reference, I'm recording the audio, so I actually have the game audio down low, so it doesn't record over anything, so don't expect a lot of comments on the music or sound for me, because I can't hear it.
Wiggle waggle.
Gongora's subordinate Gunos and Galdus.
Good names.
Everyone in this building has a name that starts with G, I guess.
And then you
I
meet,
guess Gongora wanted a theme going.
he's a guy that knows what he wants.
Wait, so
The letter G.
Jansen's name should have started with a G then, but still pronounced the same.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, I don't. Does Jansen actually work for him, or is he more just like a temp?
He's just someone that Gongora hired.
There, see?
He's an intern. You don't get the full G until you make full-time staff.
Exactly.
That woman. How could she be an Ura without me knowing?
Oh,
I don't know, man.
Gongora. You being suspicious. When will it ever stop?
Never.
Show of hands, even though we can't see each other, who expects Gongora to be the main villain?
Me.
That was everybody.
Yeah. That was unanimous. I
Pretty
think.
sure we all thought that from the time we saw him.
Well, I mean, did
Yep.
you see his eyebrows?
Absolutely.
Also, this little thing out here, remember it's here. We'll come back to it in like 30 hours.
Okay.
In 30?
You literally cannot do anything with that until much further into the game.
Of course. Would not be a JRPG without something menial that you have to backtrack 50 hours to get.
Did you take a trip out here just to show that to us?
Yes.
Please insert disc 3 to complete this side quest.
Please insert disc 3 in your anus.
You say that, but that's about the time you can do that side quest.
I was actually making a guess on that.
Also, I want to show this because it's a good example of how the minimap doesn't always show which way you can really go. Because the minimap shows this as a full circle that you can move around, but part of it's blocked off and it doesn't account for that.
Of course. Good
It's-
old attention to detail.
But this is the important room. You want to come into this back room before you leave the man.
Steal his stuff. Flare bomb.
Let me guess.
I
this'll
assume
never
you
be
can't come back
available
when
again.
By the time you can get back in here and
Berserker. Continue.
So that Berserker necklace is the first accessory we picked up. It allows you to get a attack boost when you hit critical health.
Neat.
And the way it works is you learn the skills from battle. You get SP from battle, and once you've learned the skill, you can keep it equipped without the accessory attached.
Okay. Okay.
That's pretty nifty. It's kind of like the skills in Final Fantasy IX.
Yeah. But no, the thing is, by the time you can finally come back here into this room again, these items will be horribly outdated.
Of course. Hawkeye. Is that another accessory?
The Hawkeye is another accessory. What it does is it allows you to see the element of your enemy.
Okay.
What element and what type they are.
And here I was thinking it made jaundiced comments while trying to patch up people in the Korean War. Whoops.
Wrong Hawkeye.
Yep.
But anyway, to actually progress, you have to walk over to the elevator that triggered that little cut earlier. This shiny gold.
Gongora likes his shiny stuff.
Who doesn't?
But then again, yeah, who doesn't?
Maybe that's why
He's... If nothing else, Gongora is very much a man about presentation.
Good, you're here.
You're right on time. I just finished smoking my magic hookah. Now kiss my hand.
Your
I
lips are
asked
so
you for only
soft.
one reason.
Do that again.
Danson's not very good at hiding.
No, he's not.
Oh no, great, here he comes.
Whoa!
Jesus!
Hey, whoa, hey, you are really short-tempered. Hey, I don't have a sword, okay? Easy.
Why are you here?
Time, however,
I
is not
told
very
you
good at
I'm
subtle.
just a messenger.
No.
I came to see if you really come or not, which you have, so that's good.
That's enough
Jesus
time.
Christ.
He's on our side.
Humph.
Oh god, his shirt.
Thanks.
I love his like flower pattern shirt.
We
Great.
can use him.
He's got like the
He's coming
fantasy
up quick.
equivalent of a Hawaiian
And he has
shirt.
many
I
connections.
like that.
I want you to
He
take
looks
him
like
to
you're,
the
he looks like you're
investigation
you're
branch
kind of
staff.
a
Anyway,
kind of a samurai
You know, I thought
character.
he'd say that, my lord.
He's not even close to that.
Issues. Hello.
Of course not.
Look, this other
I was gonna
Jansen
go
is like
with
the fantasy. Jansen is the fantasy equivalent of a guy who would wear a Hawaiian shirt.
The woman was
I was going to go with a mage. He looks like he's a mage who just kind of rolled out of bed. And
Why
just
does
on whatever
everything
the hell.
Gongora say sound like a big, bald-faced lie?
Because it probably is.
It's just like... I have to imagine that they wanted there to be, like, some credibility to it, but
So,
whenever
you know, I
Gongora
was
speaks,
if you catch my
nothing
drift.
sounds
You've seen
credible.
her, right?
Wait, guys, we're missing an important
Okay,
point here.
okay, be that way.
Jansen
Guys are way
is your
too serious.
typical RPG lecherous pervert.
Pirate.
He
Yeah,
totally is.
he's a grab ass.
All right.
But
Understood.
he won't grab your
All right
ass.
then, I'll be there early.
I don't know, he might.
You can count on it.
Does he?
Oh,
Remember, Kyle,
Darn.
you're the only one I can trust.
look at that expression.
I can't leave here for a while.
Yeah, that's
It
a
would
pretty
sure be
villainous
bad if
expression.
something happened
So
to
if
it.
something is wrong, I want you, with your immortal powers, to find out what it is.
I have a suspicion about something, but I'm going to
Understood.
shut up about it.
You'll be
Of
briefed
course.
later. You should go now.
I'll be right back.
Like I said earlier, Jansen has a bit of a rough start. He comes across kind of annoying and stereotypical pervert character, but he
This
does.
is for your trouble.
He develops and he becomes quite likable as time goes on.
Nice. You know, my lord, I've been thinking, working with this guy, it's like playing with fire. I mean, did you see his eyes? I mean, that's creepy. I got a bad feeling about this whole thing. I mean, this little guarantee is not going to be enough, I'm afraid, to keep an eye on him. You're going to have to give me a little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
You're already under a magic
A magic
contract.
contract.
Don't get
God,
greedy.
everything.
Or
Oh.
I'll have to get my magic annulment stamp.
Hey, okay, that's some serious mojo, buddy. Easy, easy.
Is your fee still unsatisfactory?
Your magic fee.
Okay, not funny. I'm not laughing, okay? I didn't stick my neck out.
My
for this,
magic
okay?
neck.
Jeez, everyone's a pain in the ass.
Magic bath.
I noticed Jansen is taller than Gongora. Or was that
Jansen's
just me?
actually pretty tall.
Yeah,
Maybe Gonzora is just kind of short.
that's also possible.
Gongora is a very stocky dude.
He's wide.
Now I just imagine him with the Napoleon complex.
Yeah, they actually do warn you when you go to leave that once you leave the manor, you can't come back in. So that's kind of your cue that maybe there's something you should look around for first.
Right, right.
They're generally pretty good about warning you ahead of time if you're going to cut yourself off from something.
That's nice, at least.
So, is this the part where you almost missed the side quest regarding the nameplate?
It is actually.
Good job.
So what we mean is we have some time to talk while John doubles back across half of the town.
No, I cut out the doubling back.
Oh, well darn.
I did intentionally leave some travel time in because I do want to have time to like talk about stuff if we want to.
Well, and it gives you this.
But I do cut out the excessive backtracking and stuff. But now we get a formal introduction to Seth.
Considering Kime's dialogue to her before was nothing.
Nice
Yeah.
clumsy pan up there.
Hey! I've been looking everywhere for you.
Still nothing.
I heard about the Grand Staff investigation. Looks like we both got the short end
They
of
all
the
seem
stick.
to have like floral
It's
patterns
not
on their
enough that we
clothes.
just keep surviving, eh?
Whoa!
Pointlessly flashy jump. Those
There's
eyes.
always
That Terra strong.
That
Yes.
is Terra
So,
strong,
what did you
isn't
learn
it?
in the council?
That is her.
Nothing to do with you.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
I'm with you, Gondor.
Say,
Something's off
haven't
about
we
her
met somewhere before?
No, that's just
Got
everybody.
crazy
eye. Sorry,
eyes.
Frog.
Nothing to worry about if you can't
It's everyone's
remember.
eyes.
Neither can I.
Except Kimes, his are just
You
pretty.
too, huh?
Yeah, Kime's
I
eyes
can't
are all
recall a
right, but
thing.
Jansen,
Why does this game like
All I
just
know is that
continually
my name
pan
seems to
up
be
on
Seth
Seth?
Elmore.
fan service?
Used
You
to
haven't
be a
seen the worst
pirate.
of it yet.
Isn't it strange?
Just
that
you
both
wait.
of us lost
Just
our
you
memory
wait.
and our
Is this
immortal-
what you mentioned in your topic introduction
Maybe we
when you
met a long
mentioned
time
that
ago.
somebody's dress choice
I
was
sort of
too
Wait.
long?
feeling when
So I'm
I
waiting
look
for
at
That's
that.
later. That's later.
Wait,
when we met before.
is Seth Kimes' daughter?
Or allies.
No, I'll go ahead and tell you right now.
Or
No,
maybe
Darn.
even
Do they want you to think that?
lovers.
Oh dear.
they might want you to think that.
Because his
Looking
daughter had
forward
dark
to starting
skin,
our journey
like her.
tomorrow, Kai
Yeah,
and
but
Guy.
Kime's daughter had green eyes.
He
She
used to
has
have
like
been contacted
blue,
by the
gray
council.
eyes.
Yeah,
He
but
set up
magic.
the Grand Staff
No.
Magic
Council.
laser surgery.
I thought you would have
Magic
known
laser
by now.
surgery.
Magic LASIK.
Oh, by the way,
No, I
I'll be joining
wouldn't
you on your
expect
little
a JRPG to pull that kind of
So you are
bullshit.
going with me then?
being late is strictly for
What is wrong with this character?
She's flirtatious.
She's fucking
I,
weird.
I like that Kime's response is what the hell.
It's just like, oh,
He said nothing that entire cutscene.
I think he grunted once.
He mostly just kind of was like, oop, poster.
Can we have like a Kimes lines of dialogue tracker? Because I think it's below 10 at this point.
No, see, that's the thing is
I was
that
about, yeah. I think
as
he
the game goes on, he actually will start getting like full dialogue and stuff. He's just very stoic at the beginning because he's amnesiac. He doesn't remember anything. As soon as he kind of starts getting his memories back,
As you do.
Time amnesia caused him to forget basic human manners and social interactions. Ugh.
He remembers his two favorite things, though. Women, ale, and pain.
Wait.
I don't think that's the same character.
Maybe.
Anyway, you want to come into this tavern and talk to the soldier at the bar?
Is that Ogles? No.
It is not. Otan.
Drinking Soldier Moton, my friend.
He has a big drink.
It's a flagon of... It's like a quart.
A carafe. It's a carafe.
Sure. A froth. Alright. I don't know my drink.
He just
so.
has that into himself.
Well, he ain't
Anyway.
drinking.
Oh boy.
I
Another-
used to drink. With my wife. And my daughter.
It's funny you say that, but I'm pretty sure that particular memory actually starts with time in a bar drink.
At least that one has a logical connection.
Most of them actually do. Like, for the most part, the dream triggers have a connection.
I mean, that makes sense, doesn't it?
It does. There's a few that are kind of like, what does that have?
Imagine it would have to involve some very vague contextual stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, right before you even left the starting city, you can pick up 3 of these dreams.
How many of them are there again?
There are 33.
Jesus.
So you've already picked up 1/11th of them. Nice.
Yep. And I missed another poster there.
Good job.
I went back and got it. I backtracked.
Good job.
We should just start a posters John misses count.
Even if he gets them later,
Yeah, no, a miss is a miss.
a miss is a miss. You are correct.
That's 2 so far.
A
Yep.
miss is a miss until she gets married.
So here is the point where I realized I almost forgot to do that side quest.
There you go. Backwards.
I thought you
Now
said
run
you
the
cut
other
out
way.
the backtrack.
I cut the traveling from the side quest location back.
My only question is, why didn't you hold the X button to sprint?
Because his default animation looks like running, I tend to forget he has a sprint button.
Oh.
Also, what doesn't really show up aside from you occasionally noticing that I collide with stuff all the time, the moving around controls are a bit awkward.
They're a little sticky.
Like, he's got a weird momentum to him. Like, it takes a second to actually start going.
I was about to say, when he turns, it's not a very sharp turn. It's a wide turn. Yeah.
Well, you can make sharp turns, but he's kind of like skids to a stop a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
They tried to imitate the idea of actually motion having some weight to it, but it makes it kind of awkward.
Because they don't actually get it.
Anyway, you do have to talk to the innkeeper to progress.
Right.
But cut straight over to here because I have to deliver the nameplate to this lady on the bench.
To this nondescript woman.
Not that guy. Not disagreeable Barin,
Burren.
but rather sad Martha. You're basically handing her the nameplate that lets her know that her son is dead.
Well, that's
Rip, Martha.
cheery.
Look at that child go.
He's just having a grand old time by himself.
Running in circles.
Hey, John, you know what I miss?
But,
Combat.
yeah, the next episode has that.
Yay.
Neat.
Neat.
And from that point on, it actually fairly
It becomes a game.
does.
Did she just tell us to poison ourselves?
Yeah, it's kind of an odd choice of reward.
Or maybe she wants us
Here,
to
put
use
this in
it
your tea.
battle.
Or on a more
Here,
positive,
line your blade with it.
or on a positive note, she was going to use them on herself, but somehow you gave her hope by telling her her son was dead. No, sorry, I got nothing.
No,
Use this on
Matt.
your enemies.
I was
I mean,
trying to
You
be
actually can use
positive.
those poison oils.
There you go.
Those poison oils allow you to make a poison ring.
Is poison useful in this game at all?
The way status effects in this game work is that if the enemy is not immune to them and you use a status spell, it will stick every time.
Wow.
Neat.
Why aren't we leaving?
Okay.
We should go
I'm
to the
Kime
bar
right
now.
now.
I'm waiting for somebody.
Oh my god, he said a line. He said 2 lines.
There's
Yeah, he starts
somebody else
talking
on
now.
the team.
Huh? I haven't heard about that.
Because I didn't tell you about it.
I have.
He just looks so exasperated right now.
'Cause
Oh,
he knows
considering
who's
who he
coming
has to
with
wait
them.
on?
Considering who he's been raiding around with.
Oh no.
That's Sarah.
It does look like her, doesn't it?
What the?
Yeah.
This is the other guy?
Yeah.
Okay, I can't hear enough of the voice acting to know that it's
Why are you
phenomenal.
late?
Can't you tell? A man's gotta do certain things before leaving on a mission like this.
Every guy's got to slum it with the whores before they go off.
Thank you.
That's just the rules.
Do or die, Johnson.
Oh,
Now,
God.
be certain-
Jesus Christ. Is
So,
Jansen is he just shot up to best character.
He's the comic relief character, and he is by far the best
Oh,
in
don't
voice
say
acting.
that.
His eyelashes are beautiful.
Oh, you girls, I'm already missing you. Okay, capture 15 more minutes.
Like we would wait
so
for
is
you
anyone
to
gonna
work us
tell
drunk.
them that all the prostitutes look the exact same?
I noticed that.
You know
I think
what?
that's on
You're
purpose.
free to go.
I'm sure there is.
Thanks for bringing him to us.
Look at their butts.
Those are nice butts.
Hey, don't touch me. Get out.
Why are we ogling the prostitute spots in a video game?
I mean, you know, they're there. They were on
Alright.
screen.
It's me, John. What were you expecting?
Fair enough.
The frog does like the
Just
butt.
what we need. More useless baggage.
The frog is an ass man through and through.
Real handy. You know, you can count on it. Hey, ow. Hey,
Oh,
man, you are so angry.
A plus.
Is your problem? Hey,